Friends, today I have brought an English lesson for you in the class. Friends, since Hindi is our mother tongue, sometimes we find it difficult to communicate in English. Sometimes to convey an idea in English, we often fall short of words. So, through a comprehension today, we will try to improve our vocabulary and language skills. The comprehension that I have brought for you today is a very interesting one. It is about the famous ship Titanic, which was said to be an unsinkable ship. Thousands of people from different stratas of life, they joined the maiden journey of the ship, and the ship which was said to be an unsinkable ship, in fact, the irony is that the ship sank. So, we are going to read an interesting comprehension about the ship, and through that comprehension, we are going to improve our skills. So, before reading the comprehension, I would like to tell you that whenever we are doing an unseen passage or a comprehension in English, and whenever we are attempting our exam, so we have to read the passage not only just once but at least twice or thrice, depending upon, of course, the time available. And the second thing is, while you are reading the comprehension, try to identify all the difficult words in the comprehension so that whenever questions are asked, like synonyms or antonyms are asked in the paper, you are able to answer them. You are able to relate to those words, right? And when you are going through the comprehension, just try to identify the main idea, what is the comprehension about, and what may be the important points in the comprehension, right? So we are going to begin our comprehension. The comprehension is on our screen. So let us begin reading the comprehension. The Titanic in its watery grave is a great museum of human history and is at risk of being lost forever because of curious voyagers and treasure hunters, fears Bob Ballard, who first discovered the remains of the iconic ship in 1985. So as I told you, the comprehension is about the iconic ship Titanic, right? So I found this word iconic a good one, and I have underlined this word. Famous for discovering the great ship, Ballard is a former US Navy officer and a professor of oceanography. So this you have to keep in mind, that who is Bob Ballard? Bob Ballard is in fact a former US Navy officer and a professor of oceanography. So this you have to keep in mind. So I'm going to underline this. He's the former Navy officer and a professor of oceanography. So I'm going to underline all these things. The Titanic in its watery grave. So when I say watery grave, what do I mean when I say watery grave? Watery grave, grave is a dead person's body, burial. So the Titanic is underwater and it is like a dead body under the water. It is buried under the water, and it is a great museum of human history, right? So these are all very important points. A great museum of human history. It is a museum of human history and is at risk of being lost forever because of curious voyagers and treasure hunters. I am not going to explain any of these things to you because you are going to understand the meaning of these lines on your own. Try to understand that what is the meaning of these lines, And again, I repeat, you don't have to understand each and every word of the comprehension. Just you should be able to understand what is given in the line. Uh, Fierce Bob Ballard, who first discovered the remains of the iconic ship in 1985. So, who discovered the ship? Bob Ballard discovered this ship, right? Bob Ballard discovered this ship. When did he discover this ship? He discovered this ship in 1985. He discovered this iconic ship. What do you mean by iconic ship? Why is it said that it is an iconic ship? Iconic means, in Hindi we will say that it apratishthit, very well known, very famous. It is very famous in history. That is why we say it is iconic ship, right? Also, in your day-to-day life, you may have come across this word. He is an icon. Icon means a very well-known, a very famous person, right? Okay. Now, and who is Bob Ballard? Bob Ballard is the former US Navy officer and a professor of oceanography. Now, let us proceed towards our next paragraph. Again, they are saying Titanic is a museum of human history. The same thing we had said in the earlier paragraph also. Without door and guard, it is a museum, but it has no door, it has no guard, no chowkidar is there. I am deeply concerned about not only the Titanic, but all the ancient history that is now at risk. So, if we cannot save this iconic ship, then there is very little hope we can save ancient ships. Ancient means prachin, purana. Although I should not tell the meanings of these words to you, but I am discussing a bit of it so that you don't feel that nothing is, you are not able to understand anything. Now see, these words are in inverted commas. Inverted commas are there. This means these lines have been spoken by a person. So when the inverted commas end, we will see who spoke these lines. Okay. Again, I read, Titanic is a museum of human history without door and guard. I am deeply concerned about not only the Titanic but all the ancient history that is now at risk. So they are saying that if Titanic is at risk, then all the ancient history, all the old things that are available to us, they are also at a risk. If we cannot save this iconic ship, then there is very little hope we can save ancient ships. The world should realize that you don't have to go down and take everything, and you do not have to do a treasure hunt. This is a common heritage. This is a common heritage of all of us, and if we really want to take steps to preserve human history, if we have to take steps to preserve human history in the ocean, we need to start with Titanic. Ballard said in a telephonic interview from London. So I told you, because inverted commas are there. See, inverted commas are ending here. Here are inverted commas are ending, and here they began. I told you that it must be that someone has spoken these lines. That is why they have been put in inverted commas. So who is speaking these lines? Ballard is speaking these lines. And what is he saying? That if we cannot preserve Titanic, then we cannot I fear that we cannot preserve all the things that we have from ancient history. So this means that it is important to preserve Titanic, right? So till now in these two paragraphs, what have we learned? What all important things we have discussed? We have discussed that Titanic is in its watery grave, means it is deep under the water. It is a great museum. Why is it a great museum? Because it is still there, and with Titanic there are so many remains that are there in the ship. And what remains are there, that we are going to read further in the comprehension. It is a great museum of human history. Why human history? It is a great museum of human history because many remains of many human beings are still there inside the ship. It is being it is at risk of being lost forever. We fear that we will lose this ship Why? Because of curious voyagers. Voyagers are people who travel on ocean. So there are curious people, very curious people. Curious means uh, people who want to find out interesting things. They want to gain information. So there are many curious people who want to go, who travel on ship. And there are many treasure hunters. Treasure means khazana. So there are many people who are in search of khazana. They feel that टाइटैनिक पे कोई खजाना होगा, तो इसीलिए वो बार बार टाइटैनिक के चक्कर काटते हैं, बार बार पानी के नीचे दे आर गोइंग टू द टाइटैनिक शिप, क्योंकि दे फील कि वहां पर शायद अभी भी कुछ उन्हें खजाना कुछ मिल जाए. खजाना मीन्स व्हाट? क्योंकि मेनी रिच पीपल वर ट्रैवलिंग ऑन दैट शिप, सो दे मस्ट बी वेयरिंग गोल्ड ऑर्नामेंट्स, दे मस्ट बी कैरिंग सो मेनी वैल्यूएबल थिंग्स. सो ऐसा माना जाता है कि मेनी ट्रेजर हंटर्स दे स्टिल गो डाउन into the sea, into the ocean, और टाइटैनिक में से उन्हें लगता है वो बहुत सारी अच्छी अच्छी चीजें, कीमती कीमती चीजें ढूंढ कर ले आएंगे. Okay, and Bob Ballard is the person जिन्होंने टाइटैनिक, the person who discovered the iconic ship in 1985. Bob Ballard जो कि he was a US Navy officer and he was a professor of oceanography. Oceanography means study of oceans. उन्होंने oceans की study भी की हुई है and he was a Navy officer, Bob Ballard, and he discovered the ship underwater in 1985. Right? Again, second paragraph में फिर से वो same चीज they are saying, Titanic is a museum of human history without door and guard. Why is it said that it is a museum of human history without door and guard? कोई door नहीं है, कोई guard नहीं है, anyone can go there, and so everyone is going there, right? I am deeply concerned about not only the Titanic but all the ancient history that is now at risk. So Bob Ballard is saying that we are not able to preserve this iconic ship Titanic. अगर हम इतनी प्रतिष्ठित आइकॉनिक शिप को नहीं बचा पा रहे हैं, बिकॉज पीपल आर गोइंग टू द शिप और वो उसको डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहे हैं, उसमें जो सामान है. एंड इनफैक्ट इतनी पुरानी जो एंशियंट चीजें होती हैं, दे आर एक्चुअली स्टडीड, उनकी स्टडी की जाती है. बट बॉब बैलेट इज फियरिंग कि बिकॉज पीपल बार बार लोग उस पर जा रहे हैं, उसके सामान को खराब कर रहे हैं, एंड वी कैन गेन सो मेनी इन्फॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम दैट शिप. उस टाइम की 1985 की कितनी सारी वैल्यूएबल इन्फॉर्मेशन इज देयर दैट वी कैन गेन बाय स्टडिंग दैट शिप. बट क्योंकि लोग वहां जा रहे हैं, आ रहे हैं, देर इज नो डोर, कोई उन्हें रोकने वाला नहीं है, कोई गार्ड नहीं है, सो ही फियर्स दैट हम इस शिप को खो देंगे, उसको डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगी वो शिप. एंड ही ऑल्सो सेज कि इफ वी कैन नॉट सेव दिस आइकॉनिक शिप, अगर हम इतनी फेमस शिप को नहीं बचा सकते, देर इज वेरी लिटिल होप वी कैन सेव एंशियंट शिप्स. तो और जो शिप्स पानी के अंदर हैं, एनी अदर एंशियंट प्राचीन शिप और कोई भी इफ इट इज अंडर वाटर, हम उसको कैसे बचाएंगे? वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू सेव द अदर शिप्स एज वेल. The world should realize that you don't have to go down and take everything, and you do not have to do a treasure hunt. People should realize कि whatever is there under the water, whatever is there under the ocean, you do not have to go there. No one is telling you to go there and find out all the beautiful things and take out all the things from there. उनको वहीं रहने दो, उनको मत नष्ट करो, उनको मत destroy करो. Let it be there only, right? So you don't have to go down and you don't have to take everything. This is what Bob Ballard is saying. वहां मत जाइए, उसको मत खराब कीजिए. दिस इज द कॉमन हेरिटेज ऑफ ऑल ऑफ अस. कॉमन हेरिटेज, धरोहर है ये हमारे. पूरा जो पहले के लोग थे, उन्होंने शिप बनाई, दे मेड दिस शिप. इतनी आइकॉनिक, इतनी प्रतिष्ठित, इतना पैसा लगा था इस शिप को बनाने में. ये हमारी एक हेरिटेज है जो हमें अपने एंसेस्टर्स से मिली है, अपने पुरखों से मिली है, हमें ये हमारी हेरिटेज है. सो इसको मत डिस्ट्रॉय करो. इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू सेव दिस शिप, अगर हम इस शिप को नहीं बचा पा रहे, वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू सेव एनी अदर एंशियंट शिप. इतनी सारी शिप्स दे आर देयर जो पानी में डूबी हुई है, एंड वी गो देयर एंड वी स्टडी देयर, वी गो एंड स्टडी देयर. हम उनको क्यों स्टडी करते हैं? ताकि हम पुराने लोगों के बारे में, एंड पहले किस तरह की शिप्स बनती थी, व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स वर यूज्ड टू मेक द शिप्स, एंड we can gain so many information from that ancient ships. But he says, I'm sorry that if we are not able to save Titanic, if we are not able to preserve Titanic, we cannot save other ancient ships. Okay. So he says, we really want to take steps to preserve human history in the ocean. We need to start with Titanic. If you want to save the human history in ocean, पानी में डूबी हुई जो भी चीजें हैं, we can study them. एंड अगर आप टाइटैनिक को ही नहीं बचा पा रहे हैं, if you're not able to save Titanic, he says we cannot save anything from ancient history. So we should start with Titanic. It's a high time now. We should stop people from going to Titanic and destroying all the valuable information that it has in store for us. आई होप वट एवर वी हैव रेड टिल नाउ आपको बहुत कुछ उसमें से समझ आ गया होगा. आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग दिस कॉम्प्रिहेंशन टू यू, बट यू शुड बी एबल टू इंटरप्रेट द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट इज देयर इन द कॉम्प्रिहेंशन ऑन योर ओन, राइट? लेट्स गो फॉर द ballot as a part of tie-up is presenting, as a part of tie-up means he may have tied up with some person, is presenting a documentary. He is presenting a documentary, right, called Save the Titanic. So ballot is presenting a documentary called Save the Titanic on the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the great ship April 15, 1912. Right? So what they are saying actually is ballot as a part of tie-up is presenting a documentary called Save the Titanic on the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the great ship April 15, 1912. So what does this mean? This means that the ship Titanic sank on April 15, 1912, and on the 100th anniversary of the ship, that is 100 years after the ship sank. That means this comprehension must have been written somewhere in 2012. So somewhere in 2012, that is 100 years after the ship Titanic sank, Bob Ballard, he presented a documentary called Save the Titanic on the 100th anniversary. The ship and her fate continue to fascinate, largely because of the horror that took place that night, with 1,522 passengers and crew losing their lives. So the ship and her fate continue to fascinate. Fascinate means to attract, right? So when I say fascinate, fascinate means to attract someone. Fascinate means to attract someone. So why the ship is attracting people? The ship is attracting people because of the horror that took place that night. Which night? On April 15, 1912. What happened on April 15, 1912? On that night, the ship sank and approximately 1,522 passengers and crew. So 1,522 people were there on the ship, and they around 1,522 people, they lost their lives. Ballard says that despite being on the ocean floor for 100 years, the ship is full of human footprints. So the ship is there under the water for more than 100 years now, and still we can see human footprints on the ocean floor. Inside the ocean we can still find human footprints. How? You will find pairs of shoes everywhere. So when you go deep inside the sea and you actually go inside the ship, you're going to see many pairs of shoes everywhere on the floor of the ship. The sea and the life below has claimed everything, but they do not know what to do with shoes. So you will find a pair of mother's shoes next to her little daughter, and that's their gravestone. See what they are saying? The sea and the life below has claimed everything. So whatever sank with the ship, the Titanic, everything has been lost. But what has not been lost are the pair of shoes. The shoes are still there on the floor, on the ocean floor. And you can find, see, such an emotional thing they are saying. You can find a pair of mother's shoes next to her little daughter, and that's their gravestone. That's their gravestone means that you can say that is the place where they were buried, right? Because when they sank inside the ocean, once they sank, there was no one to take care of their funeral. So जैसे भी वो पानी में डूबे थे, they have been taken away by the ocean water. The aquatic life has taken over all the people, all the things that sank in the water. Only the shoes are left. So सब कुछ खत्म हो गया. जो भी लोग डूबे थे, जो एक्वेटिक लाइफ है, जो पानी है, उसने सबको निगल लिया. अगर हम वी प्रेजेंट दैट थिंग इन हिंदी, वी आर गोइंग टू से पानी ने सबको निगल लिया, सब कुछ निगल लिया, जो भी डूबा था पानी ने सब कुछ निगल लिया. ओनली पेयर्स ऑफ शूज आर लेफ्ट. और पेयर्स ऑफ शूज किस तरह से है? यू कैन सी दैट अ स्मॉल पेयर ऑफ शूज यू कैन से किसी बच्चे के पेयर ऑफ शूज होगा, एंड बिसाइड दैट पेयर ऑफ शूज यू कैन सी द पेयर ऑफ शूज ऑफ अ मदर. So we can say that that is their gravestone. वही हम मान के चलते हैं कि वो लोग वहीं पर खत्म हो गए. So we are saying कि वही उनका gravestone है. At her wreckage. So when I say wreckage, what do I mean when I say wreckage? Wreckage means destruction. जब वो ship खत्म हो गई थी, at her wreckage, the time when it was destroyed, we almost felt that we were surrounded by the lifeboats of all the people that were in the water at that spot. So when Bob Ballard went deep inside the sea at her wreckage, जहाँ पर टूटा फूटा शिप पड़ा था, with the place where he found the ship, he felt, उसको ऐसा लगा कि he is surrounded by so many lifeboats of people. जो भी लोग उस समय टाइटैनिक में ट्रेवल कर रहे थे, बॉब बालेट फेल्ट दैट वो सब लोग लाइफ बोट्स में बैठ बैठ के उसके आसपास घूम रहे हैं. सो यू कैन से दैट बॉब बालेट फेल्ट दैट द स्पिरिट्स ऑफ दोस पीपल वर देयर in the lifeboats, and he had a hallucination. उसको ऐसी feeling आई that there are so many people in lifeboats all around him when he went inside the water to study about the Titanic. Let's go further. Ballard says that the fate of Titanic continues to fascinate so many years after it sank because it is irony personified in history. So this is a very important part of our comprehension. Ballard feels कि now also it sank in 1912 and still so many people are fascinated by this ship. Why? Because it is an irony personified in history. Irony personified, irony means व्यंग. irony को हिंदी में हम कहते हैं व्यंग. एक व्यंग है ये. व्यंग क्यों है ये? पढ़ते हैं हम आगे. The story has all the ingredients to make it timelessly fascinating. Story में कहते हैं ना सारा मसाला है जो उसको which makes it timelessly fascinating, जो कि उसको आने वाले सभी समय के लिए fascinating बना रहा है. Whatever the time, जो भी future generations आएंगी, जितनी भी future generations आएंगी, उन सब के लिए it will continue to remain a fascinating ship. That is why we are saying it is timelessly fascinating. Timelessly fascinating means it will continue to fascinate all the future generations. You have this revolutionary ship. अब irony क्यों है इसकी? व्यंग क्यों है? क्यों ये मजाक बन के रह गया? You have this revolutionary ship that's unsinkable. आपके पास एक ship है that is unsinkable, जो नहीं डूबेगा, and carrying a cross section of people in society. It is carrying people from different sections of the society. It is a revolutionary ship. Why a revolutionary ship? It was a very big ship. It had a lot of investment was made for the making of that ship. A lot of rumors were spread, and it was in fact a big news that this ship is not going to sink. But and then it goes and hits an iceberg and sinks on its maiden journey. So it is an irony personified in history. So सब जगह शोर मचा हुआ था. Titanic is such a big ship. It is an unsinkable ship. It is not going to sink. So much of investment was made on the making of that ship. So many people trusted whatever rumors were spread about the ship. सब कुछ सबने so many people were there जिन्होंने विश्वास किया इस बात पे that ship is not going to sink, and they went on its maiden journey. Maiden means पहली जर्नी जब उस ship की हुई थी, इतने लोग विश्वास करके उस जर्नी पर गए थे. And irony क्या है, व्यंग क्या है यहाँ पर, कि वो ship अपनी पहली ही यात्रा में डूब गई. On its maiden journey the ship sank. अपनी पहली ही यात्रा में वो ship डूब गई. इसलिए कहा जाता है कि व्यंग कसा जाता है. We say irony है ये, एक व्यंग कसा जाता है कि डूबना नहीं था और पहली अपनी यात्रा पर ही वो शिप डूब गई. So that is why we say it is an irony personified in nature. Let's proceed further. Talking about his discovery, which came after great research and 75 years later, Ballard says it was a sober moment when they first spotted the boiler of the Titanic. Now this Bob Ballard, he used to study oceanography. He used to study oceans. So during his study, he says that talking about his discovery, which came after great research and 75 years later. So after so many researches, he was able to locate this ship Titanic underwater. So he says it was a very sober moment. Sober moment. So when I say sober means it was a very serious moment when we spotted the boiler of Titanic. जब टाइटैनिक शिप के बॉयलर को देखा गया, पानी में ढूंढा गया, आइडेंटिफाई किया कि हाँ ये बॉयलर टाइटैनिक शिप का, इट वाज अ वेरी सीरियस मोमेंट, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट मोमेंट था वो. In the 90s, advanced technology gave us डबल डाइविंग कैपेबिलिटीज इन द अटलांटिक ओशन. तो 1985 में बॉब बालेट ने ये शिप ढूंढ लिया था. So why he was able to how he was able to locate this ship? Because 1985 तक they had advanced technology, बहुत advanced technology आ गई थी. And advanced technology क्या थी? They gave us double diving capabilities. The Bob Ballard crew, the Bob Ballard team, which was trying to find the ship underwater, they had the double diving capabilities. उनके पास double diving capabilities थी in the Atlantic Ocean. See, ठीक है. So finally we came to know ship actually है कहाँ. The remains of the ship Titanic कहाँ पर है इसके remains? They are in the Atlantic Ocean. ठीक है. So ship Atlantic Ocean में buried है. I knew that the Titanic was sitting at almost 12,000 feet. कितनी दूरी पर है? पानी में ये ship जो है ये 12,000 feet नीचे है पानी से. You know, 12,000 feet नीचे है ocean में. So much effort Bob Ballard must have made to find this ship. What led me to her discovery was a simple technique that I followed. तो उन्होंने कैसे ढूंढा? He said I used a simple technique. We decided to look for the debris trail instead of the ship. He says we decided to look for the debris trail. Debris trail means debris जो थे उस ship के जो उसकी कंस्ट्रक्शन में जो सामान यूज हुआ था and whatever the information, little information they had about the ship, उन्होंने उसको उसके छोटे छोटे पार्ट से ढूंढना शुरू किया. They did not try to look for the entire ship. जो उसके छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स थे, he tried to locate the small parts of the ship and through the small parts he was able to locate the entire ship. Ballard says the ship, if preserved well and not subjected to constant submarine journeys, will last for a long time on the Atlantic floor. So again he is saying the same thing. Again he is sharing the same concern क्योंकि people लोग बार बार जा रहे हैं ship पे and voyagers जा रहे हैं, treasure hunters जा रहे हैं. तो the ship is being subject to constant submarine journeys. Submarine journeys means पानी में जो यात्राएं होती है, सबमरीन में बैठ के लोग वहां पे जा रहे हैं, तो उसको हम ठीक से प्रिजर्व नहीं कर पा रहे हैं शिप को. So he says अगर we are able to preserve the ship well and if the ship is not subjected to constant submarine journeys, it will last for a long time on the Atlantic floor. We'll be able to preserve the ship. The deep sea, because of its darkness, its cold temperatures and its great pressure, creates a high state of preservation. With little caution, we can protect the Titanic for future generations to visit. So what is he saying? That the nature has given all the essential conditions for the preservation of the ship. The deep sea, the ship is 12,000 feet below the water. It is dark, it is cold, and there's a great pressure inside. So nature is providing all the essential ingredients for the state of preservation, but the human being is constantly approaching the ship for his greed. लोग उसमें जा रहे हैं बार बार and they are destroying this historical heritage. Ballard has also connected to the people of Belfast who refused to talk about the tragedy. Now, who are these people of Belfast? We will study who are the people of Belfast who refuse to talk about this tragedy. And these people of Belfast, ये जो भी लोग हैं, they do not want to discuss about this tragedy. कौन सी tragedy? Which tragedy? The tragedy of the sinking of the ship. The ship's construction took place at Belfast. After the tragedy, families of the workers refused to talk about it because of the shame and sadness in the loss of life involved. See, so Belfast is actually the ship's construction. It took place at Belfast. Belfast is the place जहां पर शिप का कंस्ट्रक्शन हुआ था. आफ्टर द ट्रेजेडी, families of the workers refused to talk about it because of the shame and the sadness in the loss of life involved. So what they are saying is कि बेलफास्ट में शिप बना था एंड क्योंकि शिप डूब गया, इट वाज सेड दैट इट इज एन अनसिंकेबल शिप डूब गया, तो जो उन वर्कर्स की फैमिलीज थी वो तक इस शिप के डूबने के बारे में बात नहीं करना चाहती। व्हाई? बिकॉज दे फील इंसल्टेड, उनको लगता है, उनको शर्म आती है, दे फील शेम एंड सैडनेस, उनको दुख भी लगता है एंड उनको शर्म भी आती है बिकॉज सो मच ऑफ लॉस वाज इंकर्ड, इतना सारा लॉस हुआ था जब ये शिप डूब गया था, जिसको कहा जाता था एक अनसिंकेबल शिप, right? So this was a comprehension. I explained the comprehension to you. I also shared the meanings of the difficult words with you, but the comprehension actually आपको खुद समझना है, ये मैं आपको नहीं समझाऊंगी, ये आपको खुद समझना है, क्योंकि ये हमारा पहला कॉम्प्रिहेंशन था, इसलिए आई ट्राइड कि आपको थोड़ा सा मीनिंग क्लियर हो जाए। आई थिंक मैंने जो भी आपको इंफॉर्मेशन देनी चाहिए थी वो आप तक पहुंच गई होगी। अब कॉम्प्रिहेंशन को रीड करने के बाद आई वुड लाइक कि इससे रिलेटेड हम कुछ क्वेश्चंस को करें, राइट? तो हम इससे रिलेटेड कुछ क्वेश्चंस करते हैं। कॉम्प्रिहेंशन आप दोबारा रीड करेंगे एंड आप इससे रिलेटेड जो भी क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं एट द एंड ऑफ द कॉम्प्रिहेंशन, यू विल ट्राई टू लोकेट द आंसर्स वॉट एवर क्वेश्चंस हैव बीन गिवन टू यू। आपको जो भी क्वेश्चंस दिए हुए हैं एट द एंड ऑफ द कॉम्प्रिहेंशन, द आंसर्स टू दोस क्वेश्चंस आर देयर इन द कॉम्प्रिहेंशन इटसेल्फ। जो भी क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं सबके आंसर्स कॉम्प्रिहेंशन में ही है, तो आपको इधर उधर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है। जो भी सिनोनिम्स है, जो भी इंटोनिम्स, जो भी पूछा गया आपसे, सबके आंसर्स आपके कॉम्प्रिहेंशन में ही है, तो आपको बहुत ध्यान से कॉम्प्रिहेंशन को पढ़ना है। अगेन आई रिपीट, कॉम्प्रिहेंशन को पढ़ते वक्त एक एक वर्ड समझने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। इट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड कि आप एक एक वर्ड को समझे। मोटा मोटा कॉम्प्रिहेंशन में क्या दिया हुआ है, उसमें क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है, उसको माइंड में रख के चलना है। डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स के क्या क्या मीनिंग हो सकते हैं वो ध्यान में रख के चलना है। तो दो चीजें ध्यान में रखनी है, कॉम्प्रिहेंशन किसके बारे में है, उसमें क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है, प्लस जो डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स है उनको अंडरलाइन करते हुए चलिए, ताकि जो भी क्वेश्चंस अगर आपसे सिनोनिम्स एंटोनिम्स के पूछे जाए, यू आर एबल टू आंसर दोस क्वेश्चंस। सो लेट अस प्रोसीड फर्दर। अपने क्वेश्चंस पे आते हैं। सी, बिकॉज I think you should go through this comprehension once again. आप जब दोबारा इसको पढ़ोगे तो आपको आंसर्स बहुत ही आसानी से मिल जाएंगे। अभी I would like to share the answers with you. मैं आपके साथ आंसर्स शेयर करना चाहूंगी। The Titanic sank on its 100th anniversary on 15th April 1912 on an iconic voyage in 1985 or leaving the port of Belfast. So देखिए, अब ऑब्वियसली बात है 100th एनिवर्सरी तो तब मनाई गई थी व्हेन जब शिप के डूबने के 100 इयर्स पूरे हो गए थे, देन द 100th एनिवर्सरी वाज सेलिब्रेटेड। तो द शिप डिड नॉट सैंक ऑन इट्स 100th एनिवर्सरी। 15th April 1912, yes, the ship sank on 15th April 1912, right, on its iconic voyage वगैरह वगैरह। अब हम ये नहीं देख रहे हैं क्योंकि हमें अपना आंसर मिल गया। सेकंड, the Titanic continues to attract attention because अभी भी लोग they are continuously attracted। अब जो फ्यूचर जनरेशंस आ रही है, 1912 में शिप डूबा था, पर अभी भी जो आज की जनरेशन है, 2021 की जो जनरेशन है, still they are so much interested in that ship। क्यों इंटरेस्टेड है? Because it is irony personified in history। Yes, this is the first part, because it is an irony personified in history। एक व्यंग बन के रह गई टाइटैनिक, इसलिए लोग इसके बारे में और जानना चाहते हैं। सो आई थिंक बाकी ऑप्शंस रीड करने की वी आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू रीड द अदर ऑप्शंस, बिकॉज हमें अपना करेक्ट ऑप्शन मिल गया है। बैलेट्स डॉक्यूमेंट्री ऑन द टाइटैनिक इज टाइटल्ड। बैलेट ने जो डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाई है टाइटैनिक पे, दैट इज, उसका टाइटल क्या है? अ म्यूजियम ऑफ ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री, द टाइटैनिक, सेव द टाइटैनिक और 75 years later। ऑब्वियसली आई थिंक इसका आंसर आपको पता है, डॉक्यूमेंट्री का नाम रखा गया है Save the Titanic। अगर आपको if you feel कि you are not able to identify the answers, आपको घबराना नहीं है। I have read this passage so many times, so I am able to identify the answers। आप इस comprehension को 2-3 बार पढ़ोगे और आपको ये समझ आ जाएगा, right? Bob Ballard is a former US Navy officer, a professor of oceanography, or both 1 and 2। He is actually both 1 and 2। वो दोनों ही चीजें थी, यूएस नेवी ऑफिसर भी थे वो और प्रोफेसर ऑफ ओशनोग्राफी भी थे। What happened on 15th April 1912? 15th April 1912 को क्या हुआ था? The ship Titanic sank। हमने बार बार पढ़ा है कि 15th April को क्या हुआ था? शिप जो है वो डूब गया था। Who is Bob Ballard and what did he discover? Bob Ballard कौन है? हमने अभी ऊपर भी पढ़ा, he is a, इसी डी पार्ट पे देखें, he is a former US Navy officer and a professor of oceanography and he discovered the Titanic ship. ठीक है, he discovered the iconic ship Titanic which is inside the Atlantic Ocean. So आप देखिए क्वेश्चन इज जस्ट फॉर 1 मार्क, तो आपको ज्यादा डिटेलिंग नहीं करनी है. 1 मार्क के क्वेश्चन के लिए आपको अपना सिंपल 1 वर्ड या 2 वर्ड का आंसर देना है. वट एवर हैज बीन आस्क्ड, लाइक who is Bob Ballard? He is a former US Navy officer and a professor of oceanography. Finish. What did he discover? He discovered the ship Titanic in the Atlantic Ocean. Finish. Why does Bob Ballard call it a museum of human history? Why is he saying that it is a museum of human history? Okay, so I think for this we have to go back to our comprehension. चलो अभी हम इन questions को दिमाग में रखते हैं, we will read them and then we will revert back to our comprehension और उसमें से हम अपने questions ढूंढते हैं. Why did the people of Belfast refuse to talk about Titanic? हम fourth question कर रहे हैं. We are discussing. अभी हमने ये question जो है ये हमने छोड़ दिया है. अभी हम इसे कॉम्प्रीहेंशन में से ढूंढेंगे कि उसको म्यूजियम क्यों कहते हैं ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री का. दिस वी आर गोइंग टू डू फ्रॉम द कॉम्प्रीहेंशन. वी हैव डन दिस क्वेश्चन, वी हैव डन दिस क्वेश्चन वी विल डू फ्रॉम द कॉम्प्रीहेंशन. नाउ दिस वन, व्हाई डू द पीपल ऑफ बेलफास्ट रिफ्यूज टू टॉक अबाउट टाइटैनिक, ये हमने अभी भी पढ़ा है टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द कॉम्प्रीहेंशन, जहां कॉम्प्रीहेंशन एंड हो रहा है. सी यहां पर वी हैव सेड दैट Ballard, यहाँ पर we had underlined this thing also. After the tragedy, families of the workers refused to talk about it. It means Titanic because of the shame and sadness in the loss of life involved. So ये आपका D part का answer you have got, that why did the people of Belfast refuse to talk about Titanic? Because of the shame and sadness in the loss of life involved, right? We are going back to our question. We have done this fourth part also. What did Ballard do as a part of the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic? Ballard ने क्या किया था 100th anniversary पे? Simple, he made a documentary on the Titanic. And this you will find question में भी दिया हुआ है, देखो. Ballard's documentary on the Titanic. Okay, it's not there. So, what did he do on the 100th anniversary? See, 100th anniversary पे उन्होंने क्या किया था? Here it is. Ballard is a part of tie-up presenting a documentary called. So we got our answer here. Okay, last question. Explain it is irony personified. This also we are going to take from the passage. So we have done this question. Okay, so we have done this question. See, this question we have done. This also we have done. Irony personified. This we are going to again do. This we are again to. We are going to go back to the comprehension to find this question, right? So this one we are going to do from the comprehension. So let's revert back to our comprehension. We are going to go back to the comprehension. So we have to do two questions from the comprehension. Let me see this one question, and this one question. We are going to go from the. We are going to do these two questions from the comprehension, right? So let us go back to our comprehension. Irony personified in nature, in history. Let's see. So what is the answer to this question? Ballard says that the fate of Titanic continues to fascinate so many years after it sank because it is irony personified in history. The story has all the ingredients to make it timelessly fascinating. Now our question is, why do we say it is irony personified in history? क्यों एक व्यंग का कारण बन गई? Because you have this revolutionary ship that's unsinkable and carrying a cross section of people in society, and then it goes and hits an iceberg and sinks on its maiden journey. So that is why we say it is an irony personified in history. So we are going to frame a smaller answer. Itna sara information we don't need. We will only say because why it is said it is irony personified in history, because Titanic was said to be an unsinkable ship and it sank on its maiden journey. We are going to write this answer to this question. So why do we say it is ironic personified in nature? In history, because it sank on, because the ship sank, on its maiden journey. So because the ship sank on its maiden journey, that is why we say that's an irony personified in nature. Now let us find out the answer to this question. It is called a Museum of Human History. So for this question again, we are going to go back to our comprehension. It is called a Museum of Human History. So see here, we are saying, here we said that it is a great museum of human history. Right here we are saying it's a great museum of human history. Here we have used this word. Here also we are saying it's a museum of human history. So we are going to see around. यहाँ पर कहीं हमारे question का answer तो नहीं है. I think यहाँ we have our answer here. It is a museum of human history without door and guard. Okay, you don't have to go down. No, here we are not having our answer. Let's move further. So here in the fourth paragraph, why it is, you will find pair of shoes everywhere. The sea and the life below has claimed everything, but they do not know what to do with the shoes. So you will find a pair of mother's shoes next to her little daughter, and that's their gravestone. Right? So we are saying that it is a, so we say that this ship is a museum of human history because you can find this answer to this question in the para 4, because the ship is full of human footprints. We say that the ship is a museum of human history. Why? Because it is full of human footprints, right? So you don't need not explain you how it is full of human footprints. You will find pair of shoes everywhere. The sea and the life below has claimed everything, but they do not know what to do with shoes. So you will find a pair of mother's shoes next to her little daughter, and that's their gravestone. So because the ship is full of human footprints, that is why we say that it is a museum of human history. Right? Let's go back to our questions. So we have done all the questions. We have done this one also. Right? We have done all the questions now. Now, find the words from the passage which mean the same as first of its kind. First of its kind, I told you that the first of its kind means maiden. When I discussed the comprehension with you, I told you that you have to underline difficult words, and when we came across this word in the comprehension, I told you that maiden means first. Very solemn or serious is sober. Very solemn or serious means sober. Right? So we have found the answers to both the questions. I think this completes our questions. So we have completed all our questions, right? I hope the paragraph must have been clear to you. So I hope the comprehension must have been clear to you. So with this, we end today's class. I hope the comprehension must have helped you to improve your vocabulary and language skills. In future also, we are going to discuss such comprehensions, and we are going to improve our English language skills. Thank you.